There are two things that a traveler has to look for when withdrawing money from an ATM in a foreign country. First of all is that there are no ATM withdrawal fees associated with that particular bank, and the second is finding an ATM which actually accepts your bank card. So whether, through word of mouth, I learned that the BAC bank will let you draw out money on a MasterCard credit card. Mine was with MONZO, with no fees, no withdrawal fees. The only bad thing is, you got a £200 a month limit on that particular card, and you're paying 3% to MONZO themselves. A fellow traveler was using a Revolut Visa Master credit card at the Ban Pro Bank, and he got charged like $4 for the withdrawal. They started introducing fees for ATM withdrawal fees. So if you're using a Banorte bank card in a BBVA ATM, you're going to get charged. It was the same back in England some years ago. All the big high street banks, they started introducing fees if you are using a card that wasn't your bank card. So if you were using your NatWest bank card in a Barclay card ATM, you'd get fees, and then some enterprising bank decided to offer free withdrawals for everybody, and of course all the banks changed their rules again. But here it doesn't seem to happen. So you can get a free withdrawals from the BAC using a MONZO MasterCard credit card in Nicaragua. I haven't found another way to get our money withdrawal fee free. I tried using my NatWest debit card, but it's issued by MasterCard, and I tried in the Ban Pro ATM, even though it says it accepted MasterCard, it didn't. It went through all the the process and then just chucked the card out. And I tried it twice in the BAC ATM, and both times it said cannot read your card. So I don't know what that is about. There were some comments on Google Maps about various banks in Nicaragua. One was something like the BDF or something like that, and some traveler had a problem where they put the bank card in and it just swallowed the card, straight off. And they said that they paid $10 or $20 to the bank to go and open up the machine, which I don't believe, because these days the ATMs don't give back the card, they destroy it. So I had my card swallowed in Mexico, and they said no. For security, the cards are destroyed by the ATM once they've swallowed them. And I know that online because I checked it. That's the status. You can't get your card back from an ATM. Possibly if there's a really old ATM, but generally, these days you can't get the card back. And in my experience is high street banks in the UK do not ship cards abroad by default, unless you've got the address switched to a foreign country. But I had my card swallowed in Mexico City, and a friend twice tried to send it with DHL, and they have a policy where they don't send unsigned bank cards, which is ridiculous. Of course the cards are unsigned, it's like sending it from the UK to Mexico, of course it's going to be unsigned. You go to England, fly to England, sign the bank card, and then DHL will be accepted to send. Unbelievable. And so that's the two main things: finding an ATM with no withdrawal fees, and then finding an ATM that accepts your foreign card. So I don't know what happened with my NatWest debit MasterCard. I don't know why it wasn't accepted. I'm hoping that will change when I get to Costa Rica, so I can actually take out some money on that. Yeah, I get high charges by NatWest, but you know, there's no £200 a month limit. I'm on like £250 a day limit, you know. But the good thing is here, everywhere has, you know, the hotels, the supermarkets have these little payment terminals, you know. So I've been using my credit card to pay the room fee, because you know it's generally like, you know, $50, $60, $70, you know, for a week at a time. So that's good, you know. I'm not stuck, but it's one thing you got to be careful about. Make sure you've got like a range of cards you can use if some things don't go right. Nicaragua, withdrawing money, royal pain in the ass.